Hello, and welcome to my new channel, Stories and Poems for Long Winter and Summer Nights. My name is Lucy, and I shall be reading my own stories and poems. The first one is called Harvest Moon, and it's a love story. Chapter 5. Dinner at the Bromley Arms. Maggie could not deny that she felt more than a little pleased to see Greg. And this time she was comfortably dressed. Flat shoes, smart navy blue trousers, crisp white shirt and short navy blue jacket. It was obvious that he was delighted to see her as well. "It's so good to see you again," he began. "Good to see you too. So you're here on business?" "Yes. Important business. I'm here to apologize and explain." "Not what I meant," she laughed. Once seated, Greg summoned the waiter and ordered drinks. "Maggie," he began, "I have thought a lot about you and New Year's Eve, and with your permission, I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself." "Greg Peterson or Greg Tandy?" she asked, her eyes dancing with mischief. But Greg was deadly serious and proceeded earnestly. 5 years ago, my wife had an affair with a visiting conductor, Michael Spiegel. Yes. Within a matter of weeks, she moved out of the family home. We, my son and daughter and myself, were all in shock. When the dust died down and the kids went back to their daily lives, I was alone and very unhappy. I began to work even harder than before. My social life, which, apart from going to ice hockey games, depended entirely on Vera, ceased to exist. From time to time, friends arranged a date for me. All nice enough women, but no spark occurred. I was feeling pretty low when a friend suggested a singles holiday. At first, I wouldn't entertain the idea, but eventually I decided to give it a go. But I didn't want to go as Greg Tandy. Why not? "Maggie, what is the first thing you do when you've met someone you might be interested in?" "You Google them." "Correct. On the New England holiday, I just wanted to be me, not my position, just an ordinary guy." "Except that you're not," Maggie said. "But that's the point. I am totally ordinary." Maggie grimaced. "Maybe my life isn't, but believe me, I am. Also, I wanted to meet someone who was not full of Botox and implants. Someone who was naturally beautiful. And," he smiled, "someone who had hair that moved." He looked at her admiringly. "Someone like you." Maggie narrowed her eyes. "Really?" "Yes, really. And then I checked into the Hotel Vermont, and there you were." They sat looking at one another, he feeling a little uncertain, Maggie on home ground, thinking she was a little more in control. "Can we start over?" he asked. She smiled. "I'll think about it, but right now, will you excuse me for a moment?" When Maggie returned, Greg was wearing the expression of a guilty schoolboy who had just broken one of the basic rules. "What?" she said. "Nothing." Maggie picked up her napkin. On the white tablecloth lay a small purple velvet pouch, on which were written the words, "Hodes of Hatton Garden." She met his gaze. He was clearly anxious. "Open it." Inside the pouch was a purple leather box. She opened it cautiously. It contained a pair of glittering diamond earrings. Each one had a drop of 5 stones, and each stone bigger than the previous. She continued to gaze at them. "The woman at the next table on New Year's Eve," she said. You admired them, he replied. She met his gaze. Do you like them? They're beautiful. And you'll keep them? I'm finding it hard to resist. Good. He smiled as he relaxed. There's a note in the pouch. She took it out. It read, To my Valentine, with love, Greg. She blushed. But I don't have anything to give you. He leaned forward and took her hand. Yes, you do. She raised her eyebrows. A chance, Maggie. You can give me a chance. Thank you for listening. If you're enjoying the story, don't forget to subscribe and look out for the next chapter. But this is all for now. See you soon. Bye.